Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today, I'm bringing you a solo gameplay of Valka. Now, this is a game that is currently available on Kickstarter. I have a preview video out that I released earlier today. They are 100% going to fund, and they're giving you a ton of free stuff. I didn't even realize the expansion would be free if you back this game at an already steep discount. So swing over there. Take a look, get the Kickstarter exclusive nonsense, hang out with us, watch the gameplay. I don't know what you want to do. The preview video was a sponsored video. This video is not a sponsored video. This video is done purely because I like this game. It's an indie publisher. It's from Terrible Games. This is their first one that they've done that is a licensed game coming from Brooke Penrose. So another person designed this. They saw the game. They said it was awesome. They said they wanted to do artwork and create it into what it is now. And I think they've done an excellent job. So I'm filming a solo gameplay video so you all can get a little bit more information about what exactly Valka is. Now, the core game functions at solo, two-player duel head-to-head, and multiplayer take that battle arena skirmish to get as many victory points as possible. I'm only going to be showing off one element of the game, the long quest mode, the adventure mode, the storytelling mode. I like storytelling games, what can I tell you? This is also, for me right now, where I'm enjoying the game the most. However, I do think the higher player count, like 4 and 5 people sitting around a table punching each other in the face, is going to be insanely fun. I haven't had a chance to experience that, and so I'd like to dive in. I'd like to have 5 people sitting around the table fighting tooth and nail at this game. I think that would be a blast. But you'll see the combat mechanics, you'll see how upgrading your characters works, you'll see a lot of what is going on in this game in this solo gameplay. By the way, because this is a solo video, I'm doing all the talking, and I don't know if you noticed, I have braces. So I don't know if you ever tried to spend all day talking when you have an expander still in your mouth causing you to lisp and braces across the front of your gums causing you to, well, be uncomfortable perpetually. But I'm going to be taking breaks to take a sip of my drink and clear my throat a little bit. And I'll be trying to make sure we check the rules if I have anything that comes across as a question. Instead of assuming that me and whoever I'm sitting with kind of know the game pretty well, I'm going to try to double check. Because of course this is on camera, and on camera, being entertaining, trying to do the strategy of the game is a lot more complicated than sitting by yourself, reading the rulebook as you play, kind of going back and forth and just being in your mind the entire time. Core premise of the game: I need to work through all of the story cards and all of the enemy cards in this pile with my squadron. And I have these barbarian, majestic, saviors of the world who are going to be going with me on this adventure. To start the game, I will be drawing one and placing them into my pile. I can upgrade them. I've got a 1 shield, a 1 health, and a 1 strike. I drew a 2/2 and a 1. We will work through, by the way, this little board here. This is going to walk us through how a turn is actually structured. But I think I am going to go ahead and put some upgrade. I want an extra shield. Now, the reason why this is risky is because every time I engage in a battle with my troops, any equipment they have on them has the risk, about a 50-50 chance, actually clearly a 50-50 chance, of breaking. So, depending on how much you put down here, it's going to cost you later on in the game. I have a feeling we're going to come across someone bad to start with. Not that that's happened immediately at the beginning of games in the past, causing me to almost lose instantly. I'm going to put 1 strength down and 1 shield down. Alright, the flow of the game. Turn over a fighter. Equip with buffs. We've done that. See, I'm playing the game correctly, Dad. I'm telling you, I am. 3, summon additional fighter if desired. I have 3 stamina. Now, stamina is how you move around the board. It's how you upgrade your gear. It's how you do a lot of things. You can recruit new people. You can battle. You can advance. You can summon a fighter. Lots of stuff you can do. I want to have advantage at the start of this battle, which means I need to keep at least 3 stamina here on the tableau, which means I'm not going to be recruiting another warrior to fight alongside me. If I could, then I could join their armor and their attack power together, because they're a troop, they're a band of warriors, and they would be able to take out whoever it is I am fighting. I might regret this, but for now, advantage feels more valuable than another warrior. I already have, he's a pretty strong warrior, to be fair. 3 strength is, there's not a lot of enemies that are gonna compete with that. Okay, travel. So the first travel is free. Any travel after this, moving from one region to another region, remember we have to clear them all, costs me 2 stamina. As far as I'm reading the rules, could be wrong about this, but I did double check this because I was watching Boardgames for One, his channel, his gameplay video, and he seemed to interpret it that if you ran out of stamina, you lost. I interpret it that if you run out of stamina, you have to stay where you are, hoping to get more stamina as you play. I'm not 100% killer on that, but that does seem correct. It seems like if there's nothing left in your area and you then need to move, it costs 2 stamina, and that 2 stamina cost you have to be able to pay, or you're exhausted and you've lost the game. That's my thought. Now, why would you want to be playing the long quest, by the way? It's because you're going to have this extra pack of cards here, and every time you win, you get to get an upgrade for your core game as you fight with different factions. Any of these factions that you have could go on the journey themselves. The first card here, we have an event. Festival Day. The day is warm and a gentle breeze brings you the smell of merriment. Ahead is a farmer's feast day festival. The people are welcoming and you can buy supplies from their market. The following supplies can be purchased. Shield buffs, up to 8 points. Shield buffs, or health points, up to 8 points. 1 retreat card, 1 reinforce card, and 1 changeling card. Very interesting. So, let's double check that we know what each of these do for the long quest rule system, because some of them do have different effects in the long quest rule system. So let's see here. Where is our market? Changeling. Changeling. Swap a current fighting card with the next one face down in your warband deck, leaving buffs in place. Very powerful if you don't have one of your stronger characters out. The retreat and reinforce. Remove a fighter from the current battle or reinforce the current fighter with the next fighter's face down in your warband pile. Okay. I kind of want some of those. I only have 12 Krone though. Krone is the amount of money that we have, the resource that we have, and I also want some health buffs. So let's see. The buff cards are 5 Krone per 1 point. Oh man. Alright, what do we actually want to purchase? Do I want to spend it all on one upgrade? Or do I want to get some buffs that might be able to benefit me as the game goes on? I think buffs is where it's going to have to be. And I'm going to buy 2 shield buffs, or a value of 2 shield buffs, to add into my tableau. That's going to drop me down to 2 points left, and there's nothing else I can buy for a total of 2 points. Yeah, everything else, everything's 10 over. A potion's 8, which heals you entirely. It's not bad. First mission, done. I think we're crushing it. I think we're absolutely we're going to stay here. We're not going to pay to move. We're going to see what else is going on. I have an enemy. Okay. Alright. Alright, big guy. You want to do this, do you? Let's go ahead and play him down. I do have advantage because I have 3 stamina. He has an attack power of 2, a health of 3, and a shield value of 2. So this is how this is going to go. I get the first hit. I do 1 damage, very confidently, punching him in the face with a great axe. He's looking me up and down. He's got a long spear, but he cannot get through my defenses because he only has an attack power of 2, and I have a defense power of 2. Let me check. I'm pretty sure evens actually do hit me. I'm not. Let me double check this though. Defend. If your stamina is 2 or fewer at the start of the battle, you defend. If the Marauder's strike score is equal or lesser than the combined shield score for your frontline fighters, they test fate and try to reinforce. So he is going to not be hitting me. He's going to be rolling a 4. A 4 is going to be even. I think that is bad for me. A 4 means I am drawing 1 card from the fighter's deck, and he is now officially a little bit stronger. We have a 3, 1, and 1. So now, I think I'm in a severe amount of trouble. I think that needs to be played down here, because they have a lot of strength. So let's continue here with this. The Marauder's turn is over. If you attacked and there are still Marauders, there are defend. If you just defended and you still have frontline fighters, attack. Continue this until you either defeat all revealed Marauders, retreat, or get defeated. I am now going to strike. I'm at the top of the round. I'm striking. If your stamina is 3 or greater, attack. Using the Valka multiplayer combat rules. Your revealed warband fighters deal damage to the revealed Marauders from the active map location. Do this with true, chance, or reckless, and team strikes if you control 2 or more fighters. Once all your fighters have participated in an attack, remaining revealed Marauders will strike back. So, let's check the basic attack rules so that we're all on the same page. Again, solo games, I always assume that when I'm playing by myself, I'm playing wrong. So it's good to review things while you play. And it helps you all figure out exactly how everything works. Alright. The basic attack rules are going to be... Where are they? On your turn. Play event, set traps, combat. Each frontline fighter must attack once per round. Declare which of your fighter is going to strike and which frontline enemy the fighter you're going to strike. Then declare if you are performing a true strike, team strike, or reckless strike. Strikes deal 1 damage unless otherwise noted. True strike. If the strike score of your fighter exceeds the target shield score, the defending frontline enemy takes 1 damage. Team strike. You can combine the value of your 2, that's what I was saying, to deal 1 damage. Reckless strike. A fighter only has 1 health. You may sacrifice it to deal 1 damage to any target, which I don't. And a chance strike is where you risk the biscuit a little bit. The striking and defending players each roll 1d10. The striking fighter adds their total score to the outcome of their roll. The defending fighter adds their total score to the outcome of their roll. The fighter with the highest value wins combat and deals 1 damage to the other fighter. If either player rolls a 10, they win combat. If both roll a 10, advantage goes to the attacker. If either player rolls a 1, they automatically fail to strike or fail to defend, regardless of their equipped buffs. If both roll a 1, they both deal 1 damage to themselves. So, I'm going to be aiming and targeting and dealing some damage. I am going to target the new guy that just came out, the Jester. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. So I'm going to hit him, dealing 1 damage. He's going to pop back in here. I was able to do that because he only has 1 defense. I have 3 attack power. And now, once again, my big guy is not going to be able to go. He's going to roll. Even again, we are drawing another warrior to join him in battle. I will, luckily enough, be able to take this one down, but only over time. This is a problem. I'm going to, once again, attack. I'm going to target. Let's target the big house. Moving him over to 2 damage. And now they're going to attack me. So let's clarify exactly how their attack works. The Marauder's strike score is equal to... If the Marauder's strike score exceeds the combat shield for your frontline fighters, your leftmost frontline fighter will take damage. The Marauder's turn is over. Okay. They are going to add their score together, and I'm going to take a damage, moving me down to 1 health remaining. I think I'm going to get out of this by the hair of my teeth, possibly. My turn, I'm going to attack, dealing 3 damage, or a total of 3 damage to this guy. We are now left with only the Mickey Blub left. He is going to try to hit me. He is not going to be able to. And a 0 is going to be summoning another card. Oh, good. Good. This is perfect. I think I'm about to... Is a 0 a 10? It is 10, isn't it? It's gotta be. Even outcome. 0 is a 10. I wanna argue that it's not a 10. I wanna argue that it's good for me that another one doesn't come out. But I can't fairly do that. Oh man. I might need to retreat. If you cannot win the battle, you may choose to retreat to your previous map location, lose any equipped buffs, lose 4 stamina. I don't have 4 stamina to retreat. Mickey Blub, you're a bad guy. I'd like to clarify that. You're a real bad guy, Mickey Blub. I'll deal A damage to Mickey Blub, and they're gonna hit me. They're gonna hit me for 4. And that is going to defeat my character. Flipping over to 2, let's check the defeat rules. If your fighters are killed, they are sent to the graveyard. Any buffs they are equipped with are returned to the loot deck. If all face-up warband fighters are defeated in battle, lose 2 stamina and draw a new fighter. So I go down to 1 stamina left, and from the archives, I draw a new fighter. 2-2 and a 1, a red wolf has been summoned. And battle again until you clear all marauders from the active location or choose to retreat. If you have no more fighters in your hand, you have failed this long quest. Try again. Okay. Well, I've drawn a new warrior. They're not going to have enough. They're not going to have enough damage to punch through. I think this is where I lose. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should have spent that initial stamina to have someone else out here. Because right now, I could get myself some more armor, but I can't get enough attack power to go through. You know, I'll have to risk it. Alright, so she's coming out. We're going to equip her with some extra shield, some extra life. We got to give her everything we can. I don't have initiative anymore. I think the game still plays in the same turn order that we've been doing, though. So I'm going to get the first attack. I have got to do a reckless attack against Mickey Blub. It's the only way. So I'm going to roll for me. Oh. A 1's an automatic failure. A 6 is going to... I take a damage. Good. They're going to attack. Yeah, they can punch right through this. 4 damage. 4 coming through. I only have 1 health left. I can't do a reckless attack. I don't have the stamina to call anyone else up. This is where I need it to come through. I've got to get a hit here. A 2. They've got to roll a 1, 2, and a 3. 2 makes me to a 4. A 3 makes him to a 4. Oh, there's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. I'm not gonna get the punch through. It's a tie. A tie goes to the attacker, right? Let's check that. A tie goes to the attacker, which means I am going to be able to punch him in the face. If either player rolls a 10, the fighter with a higher total... where's a tie? Where's a tie? If both rolls a 10, the advantage goes... Fighter with a higher total value deals 1 damage to the other fighter. If either player rolls a 10, they win the combat. If both players roll a 10, I'm going to rule that advantage goes to the attacker, because that's how it works on a 10, and we're tied here. Okay, reckless attack is taking out Mickey Blub. He, Mr. Erstis, is going to try to punch me. I've got 3 shield. He's not going to be able to do it, so he's going to roll. Please do not summon more people. A 9. A 9 is going to end his turn. He's not going to be able to summon anyone. Now, I sadly do not have enough attack power to punch through him. So, what is it that I need to do? I think I need to do a reckless strike. No, I think I need to do a true strike. A chance strike, sorry. Not reading the right terms. A chance strike. I've got to keep going. A 2 from me. a 0 for a 10, a 10 for him, which means he automatically wins. He's gonna deal me my last, and I'm gonna wow. Okay, all right. Well, that is how you play. That's how you play a gameplay of Valka. I cannot believe I lost so early. Let's go again. Let's see if I can get 2-2 losses on this first cycle. The only thing we touchstone into was this little area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle up more of our enemies. I'm going to stick one back in here. I'm going to stick one more map quest back in here, because that's what we had. We're going to shuffle this up, and we're going to mix it with another starting location. I'm actually going to start over here now. Let's pop this back up to 12. That was a crushing defeat. Starting with 3. Okay, I've still got my warriors. I'm taking the same warband. I am. I feel good about them. I know you're telling me that I'm an idiot for feeling good about them, but I do. I trust these guys. The Vikings they've only let me down multiple times. That's it. It's only been a few times that they let me down. Definitely not every time I've tried to fight with them. Okay. These are my heroes. These are my champions. Let me get Bongo out immediately. Alright? Let me get Bongo out immediately. Let's check this. Okay. Mungo. Mungo is here. 2 attack power, 2 health, 1 shield. I need to move fast. Let's get a weapon down. Let's go for a quick hit. I'll get healed when I get pulled back out of the map. So as long as I defeat the first people instead of dying right off the bat like I did, I'll be okay. Alright, flipping a card. Another story. Good. Fell Pass Market. The mountain town of Tel Pass is cold and unfriendly, but their market is adequate to your needs. You have access to the following supplies: a strike buff up to 6 points, a shield buff up to 5 points, a recruit, a potion, a retreat card, and a reinforced card. I am going to go ahead and take a strike buff for 2 points. I'm getting myself a Garam's Claw strike buff that'll drop me down to only 2 value left. And we are moving on. We're staying right here in this location. What else do we get? Okay, the House of Ponto. Here in the uncivilized north of the world, finding a safe place to rest is rare. So this inn, the House of Ponto, is almost sacred respite for weary travelers. The inn is run by the disgraced wizard Ponto, the Wretch. He sells potions under the counter for 2 krone each. No, 3 krone each. If you played Fire or a Warrior, he will sell you nothing. If you played a Wolf, oh, I'm part of his tribe. I get a free potion. That's important. Potion's full health. Potion I can use to give myself a little bit of an advantage. See, this is how a start is supposed to look like. We're doing good. We're getting equipment. Okay, alright. Let's check another one. Moving on up. Okay, alright. A Spineling. 2 attack power, 1 health. This is what we need. This is what we always need. I've got 3. I've got advantage. I smash him in the face, destroying the tree end here with disgrace. Absolutely wrecking him. Now, here's the problem. After we take them, we are going to get 10 Crone. We're going to get 1 stamina, so going up to 4. We're then going to battle, play event cards, test fate on the buffs. So my buff is going to come home. My guy is going to come home. I am rolling to see if this stayed or broke. A 9 means that it broke, so this buff is out. Over to this card. Shuffle the fighters to the bottom of the deck. And repeat. Okay. Drawing another hero out. 2, 1, and a 1. What do we want to attach to him? What do we want to send him into battle with? I think he needs a little bit of health. And I'm going to spend 2 to actually go ahead and buff them up a little bit. I'm going to put 1 more out in play. There we go. Now we can team attack if we want. I feel very good about this. Okay. Going into battle. Checking the next card. We have an Earthweird. Alright. He's dealing 2, 3 health, 2 shield. He will be attacking. His strength of 2 is going up against my party's defense of 4. He is not going to get us rolling to see if he reinforces. He does reinforce. You remember how this went last time. With the Thing Beneath. These are very powerful cards that we're going up against. With here, I've got a strength of 2, but that's not going to be enough to overcome him. And I've got a strength of 3 here, but that's not going to be enough to overcome him. Here's what I'm going to do. With him, I'm going to target the Earthweird, rolling for a strike, 5 added to my value, 5 added to his value, ties, like I said. I'm ruling they go to the attacker, and then I get 1 free clean hit off of him, so both of my people have acted. Now they are going to go, they have an attack power of 5 this time, so they're going to be able to hit me, hitting my leftmost person for 1 point. Now I'm swinging back in. With my large guy, I'm going, do I get a guaranteed kill? I think I get a guaranteed kill. I'm putting them together. I'm looping them together. We're both going to take out this big rock golem creature. Left with the sea turtle. He is going to check to see if he reinforces because he can't get through our defenses. A 6 does reinforce, which is not what I was looking for. Not with a shield. Okay. All right. Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. We both get to attack. We're both going to be able to overcome the defenses of our Snapling. So I will take him out. His 2 health is dropped down to 0. Again, he's not going to be able to hit us. Checking that he reinforces again. Oh, and we have a Necrotic Worms. Good. They are going to group their strength as well, and we're not going to be able to punch through them quite as easily because the 3 defense here is pretty significant. So here's what you got to go do. We both have to try critical strikes on this guy. So I'm going to roll here. An 8 going against a 9. A 9 is going to be a block. That is going to take out my hero. Losing my heart. My hero drops into my graveyard full of shame and despair. Now my my last character is going to go for the same thing. A 3 is not going to hold him very well. That's a 6. I catty-corded on a 5. I bought myself an extra point. That's going to be a damage coming over my direction, which is a problem. Okay, they're going to be able to attack. 4 damage coming in, 3 shield trying to block it. They are successfully going to be able to hit me. I am sitting here. I am going to throw a potion. Dropping a potion in this mix, healing myself up. Let's buy me a little bit more time. Attacking again, going after the necrotic beard that's happening over there. Looking for a 10. And the benefit is going to go to the attacker either way, so 1 damage popping over here. They're going to be able to attack me again, dealing 1 damage. Let's see if I can close the gate. A 5. 10. 2 damage to me, and they are going to come in for the final blow, knocking me off the rock. I'm going to spend my 2 stamina that I have left, dropping down to 0. Good. This is positive. This is going well. I don't get to choose. I'm just looking at what I have. I promise. I definitely wasn't begging for something good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and equip this guy. We're sticking down everything we've got. 2 shield, 4 strength. This has taken so much out of me that I am coughing. Alright. They just went. He's gonna come in. He's gonna shave that beard down. Cutting it down to size. Only 2 shield, though. So that means that this lovely thing beneath is going to be able to hit me for 1. I am going to smash it back in the face for 1. Here's the problem. It has 3 health. It's gonna devour me. It's gonna eat me alive. And Mungo goes out, and we now no longer have any. What is going on these filmed? I have to say, the design of this is meant to be hard to win. Like, you got to be careful with how you approach it. You got to get some good dice rolls in there as well. Man, I just got completely in it. But this is also why I like it. There's a tactical back and forth. There's choices to be made on when and how you pressure luck, when you equip cards, when you get the sure thing by pairing cards together and making sure you get the hit, when you take the risk at knocking out a creature that you're pretty sure you can handle before whittling the other ones down. There's a lot of give and take here. I'm just sad that I've displayed for the entire internet how completely terrible I am at solo games like this. Man, this makes me. If we get over 1,000 views on this video, and we have people letting us know in the comments down below they want to see me come back for a heroic reinvestiture of Valka, let me know. Like I said, they're going to fund today. I'm very excited for them. Or at least I hope they're going to fund fully today. A day 1 funding would be amazing. Such a good game. Such a sweet spot when it comes to like these little indie type games that actually fit a wide genre of play. High-end multiplayer, head-to-head dueling, and then a solo puzzle that if you like story and you like exploring and you think you're better at solo games than I am, hey, it might be right for you. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Don't rush headlong at a beard full of necrotic worms, because they'll be the death of you. That's what I've learned, at least. We'll see you next time.